How's everybody doing? I sat there until nightfall, and then I went and slept, and then I went and got my sweats on, and it's a little chilly in here, and got my sweats on, grabbed a little libation, and I was just doing Diablo. And I'm gonna try not to ramble any more than I absolutely have to. I'm not really in a talkative mood, but I'm actually feeling good enough that I would like to do a stream. Might be a bad idea, but you know, we'll go from there. And I'm gonna at least do this until I kill off the golems, and then kill off all the zombies. And then, because I'm trying to build up the iron, I got a couple things done. I will show you my handiwork. Something I can't show you here. It's a little bit of a ways away. This I think I showed you before. That is like the second big building I made, and then I'd like to every one of these buildings I'd like to remove and replace with something. It might even look the same, but I'll tweak it a little bit. This I might 2.0 later. I might just turn this whole platform into a gazebo. I don't know, but I got my archers here, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. But I had one idea, and it's still, you know, after a couple days, it still seems like a good idea. It's gonna take some time though. Come on up, Patches. Yeah, you come on up. Yeah, you get up here. Yeah, oh, you good girl. Yeah, yeah. I'm streaming, and I'd really like to stream, so I hope you'll sit here. You know, maybe you could say hi to everybody on the stream. Tell them that they should subscribe, and they should hit the like button if they're on YouTube. Yeah. She's purring. That sounds like a good idea to her too. And but I got this built. I moved a couple of the. It's really fucking up where the where the golems spawn, because I got a couple over here, a couple over there. They're spawning all over the place. The one thing I do like, and it was completely not planned, they occasionally spawn in here, and then I can just come and pick up the iron. I know I've probably lost about half of it because I don't realize when it's gone. There's one other thing I built over here. I got some stuff lit up down here. I got more of this lit up. I think I'm gonna put the sheep, the cows, and eventually some horses down there. I think. And but I'm getting that lit up. And then when I get this done, I'm gonna just sit here and spawn some golems. But I had this going. I think I've got one or two more. Well, then what I've done is they will all come down here, and I got these starting to come down here now. As soon as I get enough to make another block and another spike, I put one in. I think I got enough. Yeah. This has been what I've been doing. I wish they'd get that. Every time you restart the game, it turns craftable to all. Yeah. Now these things still screw up every now and then, but sometimes the zombies too, or the drowned do, and they just stand there. It's like a pro MMA fight, you know. They just stand there and look at each other, and don't begin to bet, you know. So it's like I should put that the octagon. I should make an octagon shaped kill chamber for this, and But no, but I got that. Ooh, we gotta go sleep or bad stuff's gonna happen. There we go. And I would like to kill off the iron golems. But yeah, so I'm getting some stuff done. Every day or two, and it doesn't have to be real fancy, but every day or two I try to get one thing shaped, built, styled, whatever you want to call it. I'm watching this this thing on the History Channel. It's like a Ancient Aliens special presentation. I think Hulu or somebody is who they said was paying for it. Oh, am I disturbing you? You are welcome to stay here, but I'm gonna do the stream. Yeah, you're welcome to stay here, but I'm doing the stream. She used to attack my mom if she had the paper. She didn't like her reading the newspaper. She doesn't like me doing this. I think she figures you got this beautiful cat. You don't need to stream. You don't need to read a paper. You don't need to read a magazine. You know, that's just the way it is. And I'm trying to get these guys moved out. As I get these ones moved out, I've been putting in the dudes who sell armor. I'm not entirely sure where I want to put these guys, but they're another one. And the same thing with the fishermen. What I kind of want to do, and I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna do it, but I might put a building over there and put the fishermen, make like a little fisherman village over there and put the fishermen on it. And then make something where I can go in and fish in it too. I might not do it, but that's kind of what I'm toying with right now. Now, what I'm going to do is, and the one thing I'm doing, I am going to do it off screen because I just don't want to get killed. I just don't want to fuck things up. I just lost the world I had. I don't want to screw this one up. And but I'm gonna basically go over, and I desperately so off stream, that's why I want to build up the iron. Off stream, I am really gonna try and level up my my villagers that sell tools and weapons and stuff like that. I desperately need, like, I've got a pickaxe now that, and when I get this one here where it's triple unbreaking and triple efficiency, I'll blend the two together. But that's what I'm trying to use this one, and I want to get it to where I have, because I've got one that'll sell the double unbreaking and the double efficiency, and I've got one that is triple. I think that's max, but I'm not 100% sure right now. Getting a little lightheaded. I'm gonna go as long as I can. But I got a pickaxe that's it's the looting one for your tools. Starts with an F, but I'm not sure what it is. But it's the one that's like looting. It improves the stuff you like. If you break up coal and you got that, you get more coal and stuff like that. Well, I've got one that's triple. I think I got a guy that sells double, and I put two of them together, and I got triple. Well, I want to put the triple one with the unbreaking and the triple efficiency, and hopefully by then, because I wanna put something where I can build your librarians. I got one there now near the I got one near the zombie farm or the drowned farm, but sometimes when I come over here, this is good. Oh yeah, now we got 2 shit bags in there. I got armor now. As soon as I get like better enchanted sword, I'll probably be a little bit. It's like I came over the one time and had no armor, I think, and there was I think there were 2 or 3 of them that had a spear or a trident, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going over there to die. We're gonna run away and we'll come back when we're better equipped. Can't remember if I did that on or off stream. But yeah, these special presentations, the thing I like about them is they had these ones that they did, and all they were like old shows. Sometimes they'd have the hosts discussing it. That was the only new thing, but they'd have the old shows, and they'd sometimes take 2 or 3 shows talking about similar objects, and they'd slap them all together for like a 2, 3, 4 hour presentation. And don't get me wrong, I'm okay with that, but half the time it was one that I had seen and actually remembered, so I didn't really need to watch it again. I'd rather they just ran the episodes, and then if it's one I wanted to watch, I could, and if it was one I'd already seen and didn't want to watch, I didn't have to. And but these ones they're doing now, they got one on, it was on this weekend and it was on today. I'm not gonna lie, this took some doing. As you can see, the floor had to be like kind of replaced or fixed up. I'll try and get this better later. Now, I have not died over here yet. I haven't even had a real good close call yet. I've had to run away quite a few times, and I gotta be honest with you. This took me a while. And I'm not even sure I got the whole thing explored yet. Ooh. One thing I'll tell you, if you want a little tip, and maybe you're good enough you don't need this. I need it desperately. When you come into the Nether, what you want to do is you want to put these up periodically, because your the Nether skeletons, the tall black ones, they can't go under these, so they end up being trapped. Like if one spawns here, it's stuck in here, and so you can kind of, and then you can always run. Like if there's one here, yeah, I'm not going to blame being sick on why it took me so long to do this. I might blame being sick on the fact that I kept getting lost in here, but I'm not sure that's fair because this is absolutely the biggest nether fortress I have ever seen in my life. They will occasionally spawn, like you might need to actually put 2 more or 3 more. You might have to cover every surface with a pumpkin lantern. You can use the sea lanterns, and you can use the ones you can get here in the nether. But when you put 3 of them on there like that, they do not spawn nearly, as you can see, they don't spawn nearly as much. I am not gonna have a I'm not gonna have a the big white square things. I'm not gonna have. Who the fuck hit me? Had to be a fucking skeleton somewhere. I'm not gonna have one of those the gas. I'm not gonna have one of them blow that up or me. I was struggling enough when I didn't have to try and talk. This is just I did this without getting shot. I was able more or less to keep a pretty good eye out and get away if I was in danger. But sorry, just not gonna be able to do that. That's gonna have to be done off stream. And even then I might still fuck it up, but I at least want a chance at success. But this is literally the biggest nether fortress I have ever seen. Ooh. But you can see, like, every so often I got these little head block. Oh. Yeah, see, these guys can't come through. This is like a good self-defense thing. Down the road, I'd like one right here. I want to get some more of these. But this place is just freaking huge. I've had but I've never seen one quite this big. This was a little freaky. Definitely need a couple of them right here. Yeah, there's some over there. place is just freaking huge. Anyways, I think I can, as long as I'm in here and I'm hunting for, I need a bunch of these. I'd like to get, as quick as I can, I will get that blaze farm going. But, but I'd like to get like a half a stack or a stack of them. Because, I want to make the, forget what they're called, the Eye of Ender or whatever. I want to make some of those so I can, yeah, I found some armor, swords. I found 2 saddles, 3 gold armor, and I think 1... this is iron. I figured it would be leather. I've got a couple... I got like at least a stack of this. The other thing I need to get down here is... and I don't think I've really found a good source of it yet. But, the things you plant the nether wart in, that I need to get like a half a stack of that, because I'd like to get a farm of that going. I've been kind of looking. I would think there would be some here because of the stuff floating in the air. I thought that was a place where you could get the soul sand and soul soil, but apparently not. The 2 call to actions I'm doing right now, one of them, seriously, if you don't mind, write your officials in Washington, and they've got, I think, 40 days now before they need to pass the budget or extend it again. Let them know that you really want them to get Schumer's amendment added to the defense authorization bill, and get Gillibrand and Rubio's amendment added on to the intelligence bill, because one way or another we need to find out what's going on. Maybe they'll find UFOs, maybe they'll just find a whole shitload of corruption, I don't know, but whatever it is, we should get an answer to it. Oh. Oh. Fuck me. This is like normal difficulty. Why is it so hard? I might have to light this place up. I think I'm on normal difficulty here. Maybe I'm on hard. I don't know. I sometimes put it on hard when I'm at the farms. Yeah, I need to get looting. I don't have a looting sword yet. I've got the fortune or whatever it is for the pickaxe. Ooh. But I need like at least a loyalty 2 or looting 2. Looting 2 and 3 because I've hit a bunch of these guys and I have not gotten one skull yet. I'm really glad there weren't a whole bunch of them around me when I hit that one, or they would have swarmed. This might have been a real short stream. Yeah, there's nothing. All I got is the haven't gotten any soul sand or soul soil yet. When I run low of food, I'll just go back and mine iron. But yeah, just write them and let them know we need those two. Because again, I don't want to say for sure that we're going to find this, that, or the other thing. I don't know. But whatever we're going to find, I think we deserve, like if it's, and it sounds like it's true, that one guy made the comment that money's being misappropriated once it's been approved by Congress. Well, that's a crime. People should go to jail for that. It sounds like it might be true, and that's one thing. A separate issue is the fact that there are classified projects that should be reporting up the chain of command in the military, and they're not. Well, that's a crime. They should go to jail for that. They absolutely should. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, we got 2. Looting would help with this. I'd be getting more. Ooh. This is the best way to do this. Down the road, I might turn this into a full-blown I might turn this into a full-blown, level it, make a an actual spawning farm here. If the mechanics still work, that's a long thing. I'm looking for stuff I can do quick and dirty and get up and running. But yeah, get them going. The other thing is, I'm going to gloss over this. Like I said, I'll go into more detail from time to time, but write your elected officials at pretty much all levels, dog catcher on up, if you don't mind. And ask them to legalize assisted suicide. I watched my mom die in hospice, and as my health gets worse, I know it's not a matter of I think we should have better options. There's better options out there. We just need to make them legal. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever seen a ghast in this texture pack. But, just let's get going on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get I need a looting sword. I really, 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 really need a looting sword. Okay. I'm gonna get hit by a gas. At least everything that I'm on is should be gas proof. It's all of this stuff can usually take a hit without breaking. But yeah, I got a good start over here, and anyways, now that we got the little backstory, we got the subject I want to talk about today includes Antarctica, and this is a rough draft. I wanted to get up and running. I got something. I'm thinking about doing something similar to what I did in the last one because I really didn't get a chance to explore that world all that much, and I got like a compliment on it, so I'm thinking about doing it. Just do it. Uh, I was gonna watch that one video again yesterday, and I couldn't find it. I didn't work too hard. I found other cool shit to watch, and just started watching it. Desperately need a looting sword, though. That's no joke. But yeah, the subject I want to talk about now, it was one video, and they started out talking about Antarctica, and I'm going to basically kind of cover the video, and I think it should have been two separate videos, because I think the guy in question has gone on that podcast more than once. And but I can just camp out there and let the zombies and the drowned pile up while I talk, and then occasionally let them loose on the golems. Oof. Now, I want to state right off the top that there is some of this stuff that I do not think is an opinion, and I think the evidence bears that out. And then there's a lot of this that is theory, best guess, based on the evidence. I mean, it isn't like somebody just got a magic 8-ball in it, but there is some evidence to kind of lead you to this. When we talk about Antarctica, there were these maps that were made back in the 1300s, 1350 something, I think, but they were made in the 1300s, and they when you look at them and you talk to experts, and really you don't even need to talk to experts. I watched a video where I think it was Graham Hancock, where what he did is put the Prius Reese and some of these other maps up against other examples of maps that were made back then, and it's one of the reasons why navigating was so dangerous back then, because the maps were just shit. Well, you've got these maps that were written back in the 1300s that are made similar to our modern day maps. They're very accurate. Way more accurate than what the normal average run-of-the-mill map. And the guy who made them, he never tried to take credit. He basically said that he had seen older maps and he had copied those maps. And he said there were several maps and he copied them. And those maps have now been lost to time. Because you got to think, unless this guy had some magical ability or a fucking spaceship or something where he was able to make these and he wanted to cover that up, the guy's saying I didn't make these, I copied older maps, that in and of itself should be very believable when they're this accurate. And I think they're called the prior Reese maps. I think I've done one stream on these. And the speculation that I don't know if they talked about it here, but the speculation, and I think this comes from Graham Hancock, the speculation, but these maps are real. And it's a fact that they are way more accurate. They're actually accurate to this day. So that's a factual thing, I think, to say. His claims that he got these from an older map, I don't know that you can say those are a fact, but I think it's highly believable based on what I just said. And the speculation is that these might have been maps that were at the Library of Alexandria that were then taken to Solomon's Temple when the Library of Alexander was destroyed, and that they basically were recovered maybe by the Knights Templar and brought back that way. That's a speculation. It's entirely possible that it's true, but that is a speculation. Now with Antarctica, these maps, they were always, oh, well, that's not this, that's not... They always had these fucking excuses for why it wasn't really Antarctica. Because you got to understand, we were not aware. And I would say we were a bit more civilized in the 1980s, a little more advanced than what these, people back in the 1300s were. We did not discover Antarctica until I believe around 1970, 1980. I might be wrong, but I think that's when we discovered Antarctica. Or maybe it was 1880. But because they knew about it during World War II. But high jump and everything. But we didn't know about them until centuries later. We did. And so there was always, oh, well, that couldn't have been Antarctica. He must have been doing this. Or always the excuses. Well, what they have found since then is with satellites, they're able to look underneath the ice. His map is accurate to what Antarctica looks like without the ice coating. Which, basically you have to come to the conclusion that this guy either was a sorcerer, a magician, had remote viewing capability, or he actually had a map where they had modern day technology that was made by, maybe he didn't have the ability, but he had a map that was made by people that had advanced capabilities like we did to see under the ice. They had remote viewing, magic, whatever you want to call it, to see under the ice. Or it was a map made by somebody more advanced like us before the Ice Age. That puts a hell of a date on it. if you're going back to Antarctica without ice, you're looking at something like 10,